almost forgot to put my microphone on. Almost. However, I'm here. I'm reasonably on time. I actually managed to get everything done before I got here. Sorry, here we go. Hey, JR! Oh. At least, you know, I actually started setting up everything at 3 an hour before, and I was like, hopefully everything works, and everything does. On time. Everything. Doesn't always happen. I said I was going to grab another coloured cup, don't I? Because this is a bit weird. Ooh, it's hot. So I hope everybody's week's been great. If the weather forecast is to be believed, we are actually going towards an upward scale of better weather. So hopefully I can get more sewing done, not sewing, spray painting done, and get some set my garden up so I can start doing some more spray painting, because, you know, inside the house you can't really do that. Sanding gets so much, you know, I can wear a mask, but my cat can't, so it's still quite cold. It's about 12-13 degrees here now, Celsius, of course, because, you know, we don't do Fahrenheit. But tomorrow it's going to be about 23. And then it's going to be around 15 degrees for the rest of the week. So it's like, ah. So yeah. We have bad winters here sometimes. But, sorry, my hair annoys me. But we get decent summers here as well. Usually from about May, we'll have about 20 degrees Celsius here. Until about September, when it's just going down again. So it's a nice thing about being, you know, a landlocked country, because, you know, I'm from the Netherlands. We just don't have that really. We have decent summers sometimes, but it's always windy and cold because, you know, we're mostly, you know, low lying. I have to turn my camera off because why am I? Excuse me. Can I? Thank you. You're not supposed to be that bad. You're a Logitech camera, not my cheap webby camera that I had before. So, but yeah. So hopefully I can finally finish my shoe armor. So, and then next week I can just put the Velcro in, and then, you know, it will work. So yes, what are we going to do today? So we're going to finish. We're going to, you know, finish. We're going to continue with the leg armor. Hopefully, when I put these 4 things together, we've got something round. Like I said, that's now fully attached now. So that's the kneecap thing that we worked on. It's got a little bit of splitting in the bottom, but nothing. A little bit of foam glue won't help. But yeah, we can start going and putting that all together, and if that works, we can start cutting out the other side. So we have to make sure we line up all the marks. And then when you push it together, it should all work. But yeah. Hello Abdullah, and welcome to the stream. You're very welcome to the stream, but don't go and expect me to do things. I'm not a performing monkey. There's enough Just Dance streams out there for you to go to. Not this kind of stream. Just to set the proportions here, there. So, but yeah, so that's what we're going to do today. Once we get this together, we can start looking into putting the kneecap on and putting the rim on. That's from the picture. So let's put my coffee away. Well, you're in the wrong stream if you like dancing. Yes, I am working on this character. This is Sisters of Battle from the Warhammer. So, here we got the pieces for the leg armor. So we've got 12, 12, 14, 14, and we've got 12 and 13 there. Let me think, because I think we need to go this way around. So these are the two top pieces. I'm not streaming to make money, babe. If I wanted to make money, I'd not be streaming. So we're going to open up my glue. Right, so let's put that there. I need a piece of foam to play with. So yeah, JR, welcome to being a female streamer, I guess. You can finally see sometimes the things you come across. So yes. Right, so we're going to put this one together first. Registration marks don't line up, which is annoying. That one does. That one does. Let's get my original ones out. This is 11. And that's this one. And that's this one. And that's this one. Right. I grabbed my other marker, so it's a bit brighter. So let's see. And this side. There we go. And I just noticed something. Right, not that's clean here, so let me right. Alright, so just need to make this a little bit more cleaner cut. Because the better the lines are, the better it will connect. So just making sure. Here we go. Alright, so now let's make sure to do the other lines as well. I can put that away, and it is number 12. Make sure I do the other side. Alright. I think they disappeared, which is good because it really fucking annoys me, people like that. It's like... Who do you think you are just coming into someone's stream like that? But that's something that female streamers get a lot, sadly enough. Alright. Yeah. It's silly. Now, one of the things I've done already is there's been those bots that say, oh, you know, go here to get followers. So I already have a few words banned that have to do with the them going on about the followers and stuff like that. So certain words are already banned in my stream. But now let's see how this is going to go. I have no idea because it's been a long time since I've done anything like this. I've taken about a year off from working from phone. Oh. Let me remind myself to put on gloves. Otherwise, I'll be picking glue out of my fingernails for an ever and a day. Come on, give me another one. Oh, that's one. Give me no, not. I don't need 10. I just need one. Thank you. Gloves, so that I can, you know, not glue myself, because, yeah, I have done that. Wouldn't be the first time for me to glue my fingers together. Right, so well, oh, I managed to another the rock channel's finally free on Pretzel, so there's less pling plong music, more like a bit more guitar-y stuff. Because I mean that's still my preferred music. Well, right, that's one. Can I lean you upright like that for a second? Thank you. So, I mean, I'm hoping that we get enough. Is that the right size? Let's say 12. Can't read my own handwriting sometimes. But I really need to look into getting some collodial. I have no idea where to get that here in Poland, because I'm pretty sure my collodial is out of date by now. Because I mean, maybe it doesn't go out of date. I should check that. So collodial is a special effects material that makes scars. So one thing she's got on her face, she's got quite a few scars. So once I start getting done with the armour, I just need to start looking into doing her, finish the wig. So I have the wig. It just needs to cut a little shorter. And I need to look into getting her scars done. So collodial is it's very interesting. It's just a liquid. Yeah. Put it on a place where you want to go. It's got a little brush, and what it does is it's when it dries, it pulls your skin together, so it creates scars that way, which is really freaking cool. Right, let's put that on the lid. I have to wait to make sure that one side is almost fully to the state that I wanted to have it in. I just noticed something. I mean, it needs to be quite thick, because if it's thicker, it's kind of... Oh no. Of course the leg turns around upside down. Why not? Alright, let me... Because otherwise it kind of pulls apart, so... Right. You go there. I have just to wait for this one to be finished. Because after that, to make it all nice and smooth and round, we'll have to start playing around with some foam clay, which is really hilarious stuff. I'll show you while this is drying. Right, you go there. You go there. Stay. So this is foam clay. That's what it says in it in. Ah, it's a bit dried out. Luckily, I do have a new one. I'll have to put some water in this, but what it is when it dries, it feels like foam, and as you can see, this bit is dried out, so it's not elastic anymore. Maybe if I dig a little deeper, here we go. So it's clay. And I will put that in the bin. So what you can do, like on this You can use a little bit. Let me just. So it's got a little bit of a seam here. So you literally just put it in. And here you go. And with a little bit of water, which I don't have on me at the moment, you can actually smooth it out completely. So you can see now, it almost make, you know, kind of disappears. And you can even sand it. Once it's dry, you can even sand it. So and that's how you can make, like, you can see now that the seam, like here's the seam, you can see it, and then here, it's gone. Well, almost, because it still needs to sand it. So that's one of the things that we'll be doing, but I might have to dig out all the outside is probably all hard, yeah. I have another one though. That's unopened, so it should be okay. But I might have to dig in and find the smooth stuff still. No, it doesn't take that long. It will take a little time, but so right. So let's see. So one of the things we need to start doing is, because this is gonna, oh fuck. We need to make sure that they line up. And then while we're putting it together, make sure that these little lines match up. Oh. It needs to go that way around, because it needs to go out. There you go. Oh fuck. Damn it! That didn't go as planned! It's hard when you have to make a round shape. Oh, for those of you who are here, there's going to be an ad in 10 seconds. Not for you, JR, because, you know, remember, you're subscribed. Now, I wonder now, it didn't say I had to cut them at a certain angle. Oof, this is hard work. Come on. Right, so I fucked up a little bit there, as you can see. Damn it. And right, so let's let's remove a bit of this glue. Like I said, I haven't done this in a long time. How many kind of gaps is fine because I can fix that myself. So the thing is, it needs to go round. Right, I'll glue that again. At least it goes kinda the way I want it to go. Damn it. Let's remove this glue. That's the only... Alright. Alright, everybody should be back. Right. I need something really, really thin. There we go. I might have to buy another pot because I think this glue is also going off a little bit. There we go. Bam! Go there. Now, I can get you to sit and... I didn't have a chance to get it to slow down for a little bit, but... And this is the problem when doing cosplay. It's a lot of waiting. Waiting for things to dry, waiting for things to, you know, stick together. Alright, come on, stick. You'll dry in a minute. Okay, right. Should have gotten my heat gun out. So I can start forming this better. But yeah, right. Let's try this part again. Right, so let's hold this and then we have to, you know, wait for it to get to that stage where you can stick them together. In the meantime, make sure it doesn't stick yet together. Oh. Don't do it. Damn it. I need 2 hands. I don't want to use 2 hands because I want to take a sip of my coffee. So yeah. anybody here on the social media called Threads, which is like a Facebook, Instagram beta version of Twitter? I recently found it. I don't know if I spoke about it last week. But it's like old school Twitter before, you know who took it over. And although I don't use it for cosplay yet, because I have a small startup business that I'm working on, so I'm using it for that at the moment. And it's been interesting. It's been interesting how that works. There's no button for emojis if you want to add one. You just have to put the double colon in and then type what you want, and then the emoji comes up. So are you getting there? Yeah, you're getting there. So I didn't get it when Twitter took over. It's just that on my Instagram I started getting the little information about threads, threads from people that I follow on Instagram, and it started to become quite interesting. I was I'll read this, and then I clicked on it, and it's like, actually I quite like this. So okay, yes, move me over, and it's been I actually been enjoying it, but I use it for books, so Oh, this is really hard to get them together. And I should have put a glove on. Should have waited longer as well. Then again, if it doesn't fully fill up, foam clay. We'll be using the foam clay. I don't know how people do it when they're like doing this and it just looks perfect. It's like, how? What is the secret? Then again, most of the videos that you watch, of course, on YouTube are highly curated. For the 2 weeks. The thing is I find it very so if you have, like, for instance, my startup is about books, and if you just follow people with book accounts, writers, readers, book reviewers, all that, and you only interact with posts that are of your interest, it's actually pretty good of just giving you that information, just that kind of info, and nothing really outside of it. And so I found it very interesting. So I haven't tested it out for cosplay yet. I could probably, but I'm building my my startup more than I am my cosplay, because this is just fun, and my book application is gonna hopefully pay for shit. So right, I think that's the best I'm gonna get it at the moment. Because this is gonna have to start going around. For threads, it's ccora.co. So I also found it was easier to get, maybe it's the community that I'm in, but it found it quite easy to get followers. So this is how it has to go around, but it's I might have to heat it up, or because this has to go. Well, not sure how this is gonna go because it's not really rounded yet. But let's see. No. You know, this table is 175 by 75, I think, and it's still not big enough. Oh, one of the things I did as well before I started streaming is tape down the internet wire so I can't accidentally kick it. Should I have watched the video from Kamui how she put this armor together? Yes, probably. Oh, come on. Get there. Right. Alright, let's get you to dry. And then the other side. Oh, I'm not an author. Oh, I'm not. I'm a reader. I read about 1 or 2 books, romance books, a week. So the application I'm making is a combination of Goodreads and Facebook, and development started last week, so we're now in week 2. I know a lot of authors because I read for authors before the book comes out, so I get the book so I can give my opinion, or I'm in reader groups where they ask sometimes, like, I'm planning on writing this book, what do you think? Or some people don't like this, and so they she's got about 100 plus people in there, so that she can get a bit of feedback on what people are interested in. Like, I have no interest in reading books with kids or pregnancies, so yeah, I've been trying to think of something to fill the gap that I've seen for both readers and authors. So, hence the whole social media thing that I've had to learn. And the good thing about Threads is there's not a massive push to have something pretty pictures, which for Instagram you have to. So yeah, I found Threads a lot easier to chat to people and talk to people. Yeah, I can't write to save my life. I'm a creator like this, working with my hands. But I know a lot of authors. So. But yeah, so that's something that's going on as well. I mean, this is my hobby. I started streaming because people told me I should stream what I'm doing. So yeah, and it's for me it's also kind of a push for me to at least work on my cosplay 3 hours a week, or at least around 3 hours a week. So that I'm not just sitting there going, oh, I can't be asked, or like Right, so let's see if we can get this lined up. because this one goes a little lower. No, don't go attach there. So yeah, it's been an interesting journey. I've been working on this for, oh god, since the pandemic started, because I started working from home and I suddenly had like almost 3 hours extra a day, because that's how long it took me. It took me an hour and a half to travel to work. Yeah, so oh, come on, how can I? That's difficult to get this to go there. I may have, because I've made it bigger, I may have changed some of the so yeah, I started working on it, thinking about, what's the problem, what I'm trying to solve, how am I gonna try and, solve it, what do authors think of it, and etc, etc. And I'm now to a stage where I'm like, I've saved up enough money to go and pay someone to make it for me. So I needed to be able to go and bend that way around. Okay, well, because, if you look at it, it's got the little front. This is the front. This is the front one. But it's not holding the way I want it, so this one has to go bend this way around as well, so it goes round. So how the fuck is that supposed to happen? Oh, okay. Alright, I'm getting there. We're going there. Because it has to go to the other side. So let's not manipulate it too much and let it dry for a bit. I must say though, wherever you go, there's sometimes so much drama on these things. I'll hold this for a second. So, yeah. Also learned a lot about how investors and how business world looks upon certain things, and how romance books and the romance market is not seen as big, even though it's a $1.5 billion market. Because it's seen as frivolous, because it's, why are you not reading like biographies or something like that? Like, I don't want to read biographies. I have a hard time enough reading business books. But yeah, it's been a interesting journey of learning how to do all the things. Right, so let that dry for a little bit as well. So right, so we're getting there somewhere. Because even though this is... It's a lot of strain on it. But that's not changed much. Sorry. Unless this glue is just not getting... Because it does it there. Can't help blowing on it. I don't think it will work on this stuff, but... Yeah, it keeps pulling aside here. It must have probably dried already so that it's not... Because it's quite wide, so it's really hard to push it together. But yeah, I'm just getting slowly to a stage where I'm feeling confident that I can start bending it again. There you go. So that's the side. I have to hold this straight. I wonder if I can pre-roll it. I'm not sure yet now if I bought the... No, I don't think I bought the hard. I thought I've... Yeah, that's pretty much dry now. I'm probably gonna have to buy another pot of foam clay because, yeah, that one is too much now. Right. You are late, 100, but at least you're here. I did message you because I saw you in the Discord. Did you confuse the UK time again? But yeah, once I glued this and I'll put it down, I'll show you what we've done so far. Oh no! And that's going to start in another couple of minutes. Right, you go there. So lean. Hey Loz! You're absolutely fine just being a viewer. So what we've done so far is we put the two front ones together. This one, that's the front. As you can see, it's got a little bit of a pressure issue, and that's the first side, so it's going around like this, and I didn't get my heat gun, so I can't really bend it. But you can see a little bit now. That's the front with the little pokey bit, and this one goes all the way to the side. I need to glue this side so that that one doesn't dry out too far. So yeah, it's getting there. Gonna have some fun trying to close all the freaking seams. There we go. Right. Right, now we have to wait because this glue needs to be almost dry before I can put it together. And there's going to be an ad for those of you that get one in a few seconds, 5 seconds. So after the 3 minutes, I'll be back and we'll put this together. And for those of you still here that don't get an ad, yay! There's not many of you that probably, well, don't get an ad, but oh, I better put that. At least I make sure that I let it dry properly, because this is my problem. I'm so impatient. I should actually put a timer down so that I know. Lucy! How you doing? I've not seen you in ages. How you doing? Every time you stream, I'm about to go to bed. Or I'm at work. For those of you not in an ad break, got about a minute left. And then we'll put this together. It's the one weird thing. Yeah, I know. Oh, this is really it's the patience is testing. But we're almost round. And then I should really, on the next ad break. Fraxy, you're back! Right. Nice. Okay, everybody should be back because I just got the message as well. That back. I do like the fact that it tells you now when there's an outbreak and when the outbreak's finished. So why we waited was because the glue that you use to glue foam together, you have to wait for it actually to dry. It's weird. It's counterintuitive, but it's one of those things. So just quickly show us. This is the leg armor that I'm working on. So this is the front. That's the side, and now I'm gonna glue the other side together. Hopefully. So let's start at the bottom this time. So I've got those lines. So shirt line. So let's, because I can't keep getting problems with this. Right, it's not perfectly online, but it's just trying to push it together. Right, are you guys stuck? Can I go to the next one? It's becoming bigger and bigger. It gets harder to move around. Right, can I put you there? And then manipulate you to go there. Ah! Thank you! Oh, you're on the ferry. Yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna probably go back to my longer hair again because it just, yeah, I like it, but I'm not 100% sure. You know when you're like, yeah, I don't know. It also made me feel like I look like my mom a lot. Because my mom had purple hair. So. Right. I think we're about glued. Yeah. Anything that's not 100%, I can send and fill up with glue. Yeah, I mean, I think she cut the layers really short this time. Last time they cut the layers a little bit longer, and I kind of like that better. So I guess that's just something I have to tell her when I go back. At least I found a hairdresser that speaks, you know, enough English for me to understand. So, right, so this might look a little bit weird. Oh yeah, you know, and people that don't look weird at me for my purple hair, so they're a bit of an alternative hair salon. So it's nice to have something that's like a little bit different, that understands that not everybody wants to be the same. But yeah. So let me see if I can pull up that other picture. Yeah. Then I have to. No. Here we go. So what we're working on at the moment. Oh, damn it. I really need to solidify this. Right, this picture I wanted to put in the middle. So, to give you an idea, so we're working on this armor. Now, there's no way that this is going to look like this because nobody's leg looks like that. Unless you're maybe a very fit a Tour de France cyclist. But normal people, their calf muscles start a little bit lower, a little bit more smooth. It's one of those things. So this is what we're working on. I've got the little kneecap here, and it goes on top here. And we still have to think about how we're going to do that little weird edge that's on there. But in principle, this is kind of what we're working on. Mine is also a little bit more flared because if you can imagine, if your foot moves, that if something's really close to where your movement is, you can't move properly. So that's one of the things. So if we put you back there. So if you look at what I've got here, so this is the front. And you can see it's pulling a lot at it because it's quite under a lot of strain. But in principle, what we're going to do, we need a bit of heat. I need to get my heat gun. So it's going to go all the way around to there. I have no idea how I'm going to glue this together, but you know. If I can hold it. So that's the front, so you can see there. So that's the side, the pointy bit. And that's the front. And then here's the back. And the way we're going to do it is I'm going to literally... See, there's two ways I can do this. I can put a zipper in here, or I can just glue it and pull it over, because it's just going to rest on my shoe armour. And I want to do that because it's just a lot less work. Although at the moment I'm thinking, how the hell am I going to glue this and try and hold it together? But we'll see. At least now it's going to be a little bit more round. So on the top there, this looks a bit weird, but that's probably because I'm going to cut that off anyway, because which way around was this? Damn it. Doesn't matter actually, does it? It's about the same, so it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, I probably have to, you know, I got my tape. And if I really need to, I've got my big tape. Yeah. So this is the kneecap. So I need to think about how I'm going to, because it's going to go around like this. So if you can see now, so that's, I still have to figure out a way, because it's a lot, I expected it to be a little longer, but we can figure that out. But I need to find a way of probably getting this glued on top and get that sorted. So this is what I was talking about. For those of you who weren't here before, I was showing JR. So this is, you can see the seam here's gone. You can almost, my camera's pretty, you can now see it a little bit better. So this is foam clay, which you can now, it's pretty much dry. And I can send it now. The only thing is, I should actually heat treat my foam so it closes all the cells. And it probably will adhere a little bit better. So all the seams you can see here now will all be closed with the foam clay, so that it becomes one end smooth. Especially when I then put my layer of plastic dip on, you know, the special rubber that actually is for automotive. And I will probably have to do it on this. I have to probably do it on the inside as well, for the simple reason it's going to show, because this is going to be kind of, this is why I left it as it is, because I have to figure out, because this is going to go around like this on my leg. So I have to figure out a point where I'm going to attach it over there as well, and then how it's going to attach, because it needs to be, it looks like it's smooth, so I'll probably fill it up with, you know, or do some sanding so I can make it round. But in principle, that's how it's going to work. And because, of course, on the other side, some of it is going to be visible here, because this part is going to be mostly gone. So I have to make sure the inside looks alright as well, so that if somebody picks this up and looks at it, I mean, this inside I don't care much about. I will literally Put a layer of plastic in. Actually. Wondering, because of course I can't glue it together if I want to spray the inside with plastic. But anyway, so yeah, so this is kind of what I've been working on. Did I knock the camera again? Oh yeah. So yeah, this is going to be like, now that the glue is going to be, so this should flare out a little bit, and then it goes all the way to the top, and should meet up there. But that's the leg. Now the question is, will it fit before I start on the other one? Hang on a second. We're going to test. You can't probably see it properly, but you know. And I have a feeling it's not going to fit. Give me a second. No. No. Or maybe. Huh. Okay. I need to take the glove off because my hands are sweating. I literally have that much that I need to add on. Damn it. The rest is fine. I thought I added enough. I should have just do what I was planning on doing and cut this out. It literally is only here, like this bit needs to be a little wider. Yeah, true. But it just doesn't make it look nice and round like it looks on the image. This fits, the top fits, this fits. It's only here. Yeah. I could make just a little eclipse shaped piece of foam. Like just a piece like this. That you know, this piece here should be enough. Let's make some marks. Ooh. Need my marker. Sorry, I don't have any way of showing this, so okay. I would hate to waste. Right. So. No more coffee. So, right. So this piece is where it's literally this much. So. Right, so let's give it a little bit extra. So let's mark how long it needs to be. To make it a little bit long, there to there. So we know that's the distance. That's around the middle here. And that's around the middle here. So I need to make it like that. So something like that. I think that would work. All right. I mean, if it doesn't work, I mean, I've wasted. I mean, I need to. Otherwise, I have to redo it anyway. So. So might as well. And these seams are going to be filled up with foam anyway. I think that's about right. Oh, other way around. Right, let's make sure this goes in the bin because my cat will play with it and I don't want it to swallow any of it. Right. So that should be glued. Let's make sure it fits in there. Let's make it a little bit more smooth. Ah. Right, let's see. Oh. Damn it. Let's see. Hopefully this works. No idea. We're gonna try it because, you know. Might as well try it, because if it works, great. I don't have to redo this. If it doesn't work, I have to redo it. So. You go, sit there. And also that means that for the other leg, I can take a pattern out of here, if it works. Right. I'm just wondering, is my... No, it's not, is it? No. I'm wondering if my heat gun was there. So, right, I'm gonna go and be right back. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna wait till the commercial starts and then I'll, because I'm pretty sure in about 5 minutes there's gonna be another commercial. And I'll be right back on. And I'll go grab my heat gun because I need it. So, there we go. Just says it. In 3 minutes they'll... Whether it's my internet, or whether it's an issue with Twitch. Because I actually replaced where the cables run for the internet. I actually moved it and stuck it somewhere, so I can't accidentally kick it. Right. Quickly, before the ad starts, let's put this together. I'm not sure this is going to work because I'm just thinking This makes it longer, doesn't it? So I would have to cut. I don't think this is going to work. Yes, concentration phase. I don't think this is going to work because this is going to... Oh, I have an idea. Before it's glued on. Damn it. I should have cut this in half and put each to each side. Right. So this should be going here. I caught that in time, I think. Not sure if this is going to stay connected, but hopefully. No, I need to put some glue on this side. Right. Right, try this again. For those of you who are in an ad, I'm sorry. Oh, and I should put glue, fucking gloves on. This is why I buy boxes of 100. Come in. Oh gosh, that's too many. Kind of all stuck together. That's why they're difficult to take out. Don't tell me I'm stuck. Somebody say I'm still alive. Stopped. Okay. Right. God dang it. Yeah. Yeah, I just had to refresh, but I don't know what it is. So maybe it was my internet. Like I said, I have had lots of packet loss lately, and it's really annoying. So I don't know what's going on. Ah. Right. Lost half my viewers, but so be it. Anyways, maybe it's dry enough now. I can put this on. Oh no, I've done it wrong, didn't I? Oh, for God's sakes, my brain. This is what happens when, like, The stream stopping is... Right. I need to make a new one because this is not new fully one, but this just my brain doesn't like it when things don't go right. I get distracted and then my brain goes blank. Come on, let's get some of this glue off here. So let's... Oh, you got to be kidding me, yes. Yeah, I just noticed it on my tablet. This is why I have my tablet next to me so I can see it. If it keeps freezing, then it's just my internet fucking up, so I will have to stop the stream and continue another time. The PCs are wired. It's a long cable, but it's, you know, high quality cable. So, because there's no use trying to use wireless for streaming PCs. The only thing that's wireless is, you know, I have a Silhouette Cameo that's wireless. But my PCs are both wired. What the problem is for like the last month, I've been having issues with packet drop, packet loss. So literally just the internet just having massive packet loss. Now, I live in the middle of nowhere near Warsaw, and so I'm quite limited in what suppliers I have, but for a very long time they were really, really good. I mean, I've got really good upload and download. I should have 500 downloads, 150 upload, and I paid £20 for that a month. However, lately they have like really random spikes of packet drop. Yeah, it's pretty good. Life in Poland is pretty cheap. It's just that in the 5 years that I bought it, the price has stayed the same, but my speed has increased because I used to have 150 and 100. But I don't know what's going on with lately with the way the internet's going, so... I don't have a dedicated help email address. So I have emailed them, but I've not had a reply back, so... But yeah, it's really annoying when you're playing games and you know suddenly like nothing's happening because you've got massive packet loss. So I'm just trying to get this wedge to become a little bit equal. About there. That's not... But yeah, I don't know what's... What's going on? And now I'm trying to get these to become similar, which is a fucking nightmare. Right, so... I'm now just hyper vigilant just to see what happens. Damn it. Right, anyways. I think these two are about similar. Now, to make this work, I should glue them with the straight side in. Or should I glue them? No. No, because then that doesn't work. Well, actually, it could. That actually could work. So do I glue them this way around or this way around? Good question. What would be best? Decisions. I have two options and I'm trying to debate which one's best. So glue it this way around. I don't think actually it matters that much. think that's actually better. Because I think that's smoother. Okay, let's do that. If it's not right, then I just have to remake them, and we'll think about how we're going to do that. I really should not leave this open for so long. Right. Hopefully all this messing around does not cause issues. Right, okay. Now I need to leave this to dry for a little bit, so I'm going to go on Be Right Back and grab my... let go of my finger. Damn it! Damn it! Can't let it go. I guess I have to hold it because I can't let it. I can't put it down because it keeps being stuck to my glove. Ah. So once we put this on, that's when we'll go and grab this thing. Oh, I hate it when my brain is like, no, I don't like the fact that this happened. I know. But then the pin would be glued to it. We'll just have to wait a bit and jump to the music. I do think that I'm not going to make it all the way around yet, because I think I want to clean up the inside and paint it with Plasti Dip, so that, you know, what Plasti Dip does is it kind of protects it against the elements, because it's like a rubber coating. So that, you know, if anything happens and, like, for instance, I get caught in weather when I'm doing a photo shoot or something, that the inside is not going to get ruined. Yeah? Right, that should be fine now. At least it's easier to glue a small bit like this than it is a large bit. You can see the... Now I'm doing, and then on the other side I'm going to have a similar part that goes like that. No, that way. Yes, I'm going to do it now. So right, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to grab my heat gun. helps if I turn the fucking microphone on. Should have probably waited a little bit longer. Right. Well, we have to wait a little bit longer to get that all stuck. Yeah, there's still quite a bit of opening here, but we'll just fill it up. That's the nice thing about using the foam clay. Yeah, pretty happy with that. So we still have to figure out how we're going to I am still considering probably putting a 5mm foam dowel on that, not 7. I think 7 is too thick. It needs to be at an angle as well. So I have to angle this. Like here. Because it sticks out quite a lot. Trying to figure out what angle it's at. There, isn't it? Yeah. Right, are you stuck now? Yeah, that's stuck. Right. So one of the things I'm gonna have to do. So interesting thing of foam is when you heat it up, and I'm thinking I should actually have done that with gluing. It might make it easier. I don't know. Like I said, I've not worked with foam for a while. So what it does is it closes the cells on the top, so it makes it easier to spray paint it. So I'm going to move my microphone away a little bit. You see, maybe you can see the slight color change. I'm just thinking, I'm not going to glue this all together, and there's not going to be enough time for me to glue the other side, so let's close this. Clean the lid. Otherwise I'll glue the lid on. because I left this open too long anyway. Right, so I don't know if you can see it, but it's got a slightly shinier surface now compared to here, and that's them, you know, closing up. Now, can't hold it in one spot because that's then the glue will probably go down again. So now, it would also be easier to fold it around. Hearts! Oh my god, I didn't even see you were streaming. Thank you so much for the raid, Hud. Everybody say hello to Hud. She is an actual blacksmith. So I'm making foam armor. She is actually making proper armor, like metal hammering type of armor. So I'm in awe every time I watch it. So welcome everybody, welcome to the stream. My name is Hebe, and welcome to the asylum. So I'm working on the Sisters of Battle costume, and I'm working on the Shin armor at the moment. So yeah, it's absolutely amazing. And now if I can get my keyboard quickly. Ah! Oop. That's a shout out. Hi Shark Mama. So far so good. We had a little bit of a small issue. So you see the little edge here. So I made this, then tried it on, and my calf's a little bit too big. So I made a little bit of a amendment so that hopefully when I do this close, I have the extra space I need. So that's what we're heating it up a little bit and making sure that I can get it go around. But I think to sand these seams for now, I might be easier if I do that, because I've been thinking about probably sorting out putting a layer of black plasti dip on the inside so that it's going to be like safe. So yeah, we once it's gonna go all the way closed, whew, we have a little bit of extra space. Hopefully it works, but it's gonna probably be for next week. And but that's the armor and the shit, and we've got the little knee part there. It goes there. I can put it in the right spot. You go in the right spot. You go there. Yeah, here you go. So that's the little knee pad. We just have to figure out the little weird edge that's on top. So I don't have access to a 3D printer. I don't. I am planning on buying a 3D printer. However, I have lots of things that I need to do, and it's very low on the schedule at the moment. So I'm just getting it a little bit more bendable, so that I can. And now you can see that this is not going to work. So should I have glued it the other way around? I don't think it would have mattered. Oh yeah, I have a massive waiting list of things that I've seen that I want, including like I have the IKEA, oh what's it called, Skaldis I think, the pegboard, IKEA pegboard here, and I've seen so many things from 3D printing. Lack is the no, this is the that. It's sideways because, of course, the camera is sideways, but I think it's called Skaldis. And there's lots of things that you can now make with or print with 3D printer. Yeah, Skaldis. That have helped, you know, better things than just the things that IKEA sells. You know, like things like a ring to put this in, and things like that. So I have space next to me here to put another one, so that's the plan. So, but yeah, I'm just looking that my solution will not work because, yeah. I have one here, a bigger one in my living room where I used to sew until this room became the way it is, and I've got one near my front door where it's got you know, clips for poster I need to take out, hanger for my keys, little shelf to put things on. So yeah. Oh, my eye. One of my eyes hurt. Anyways, at the moment, this is not working. So I can already see that. Now see, this is the thing, is like it doesn't see where it's supposed to go, like go here. But there's like between where there's no way I can, unless I make it smoother. The bottom actually should work. Hang on, let me try the bottom side. No, well, maybe. Unless I make it thinner. I have to have a think. Actually, let me try it and see if it's. Ooh! I don't have a camera down here, so you can't see my legs. Yeah, size-wise, it's perfect. size-wise, that's exactly how much I had to put in. What I think I need to do, and this is something I have to... Come on, camera. You're a Logitech. Be better. I shouldn't be, you know, fuzzy. So, what I think I'm going to do, and something that I have to do outside, just because of sanding, is to make this transition here smoother. This one is not too bad, but this one is too much. So, this is my first armour. This is the very first time I'm making foam things. So yeah, absolute beginner. So, this is one of the very first things I made. Oh, other side. That's my little... I'm a seamstress mostly. This is how most of my cosplays have always been sewing based. Very rarely have I done anything like this. I have my... You go there. So this is what I've already made. So this is her cloak. And I've made a proper belt, a corset belt with the metal bones. So this is in the middle is a corset. I need to take a new picture because now it's got the emblem on the bottom as well. And this is what I'm making to see the full cosplay. This is what I'm making. So the bolt pistol was my first try with working with foam. Because she's actually got a bolt pistol, a bolter. Sorry, not a bolt pistol, bolter. So I will be making that. And before I remember, I actually made something else, and I keep forgetting that I did this. So I've started work on the chainsword. And here's the back bit of the chainsword. And I've got the handle here. That will go here. The reason why it's not stuck on yet is because I am actually working on putting sound into the bolt gun. So I've got the two little things here on each side. That's where the speakers are going to be. So you can probably see here, hole for the speaker. And on the other side, if I lift this up, this is where the soundboard is going to live. And there's space for a battery underneath there. And I need to wire, and the reason why I haven't done anything here yet, I have to wire the buttons to the handle. So I'm going to have two buttons, one for stationary sound, so and I'm going to have one for the actual sound of cutting. So when I hit that is making the noise of, you know, so that. Since you recognize the bolt pistol, so yeah, that's something that I've been working on. Oh no, you need to go the other way around. So I wanted to make it so that I could open it and, you know, replace a battery, charge a battery in the future if I need to, you know, make any changes or I have to replace a speaker or anything like that. That's all accessible. So I didn't want to, you know, lock it up completely. So this is one of the things I was working on. Right, and I've remembered I need to do this as well because I want to start. But yeah, I've been following people that make foam armor for a while. But this is my first array in making something this big. I mean, it's one of those things. But yeah, I've been enjoying it so far. What I'm thinking for the last half an hour is I'm going to get a bit of water and we're going to start doing some filling up the foam and inside and outside, because this is actually going to be partially visible because of the way it is. So I want to make sure that if I bend my knee and people see the inside, it looks nice. So I'll need some water to work with the foam clay, so I'll be right back. Damn it! I keep forgetting to put my microphone on. So I need to put this back in. Yeah, can you hear me now? I think you can. I can see the microphone thing move. But I'm always open for tips. So some of it's a bit dried out now. So I'm just getting all the good clay still out. Because this has been standing around for more than a year, so... Yes, I have Plastidip. Because I also use the colored Plastidip. Because I found the perfect color in flame red Plastidip for this armor. The rest is all hardened. Oh, this is still good. Right. And this is why I love, absolutely love, foam clay. Oh, that's interesting. Liquid Plastidip. I have to check if that's available here. I'm already having trouble just getting normal Plastidip here. Huh. Because I have noticed that if you spray, I am Dutch, but I live in Poland at the moment. So it's a little bit more difficult sometimes to get certain things. Oh, thank you for the follow. I found that the plasti clay, foam clay, sorry. It's slightly different when you put plasti dip on it. Oh, for God's sakes. I'm using too much. You don't need a lot. I will sand some of this off. So you can probably see a little bit when you look at the bolter. There's bits here where I've used foam clay, and it looks slightly a bit different from like where there's no foam clay. Ah, Chicago. Trying to think now. My American is limited to where my friends live. Yeah, I mean, like the color that I want to use. So I've got black just to put as a layer, and then I'm using plastic dip in flame red, which is like one of the muscle car things, to actually go and color the armor, because it's just absolutely the perfect color. Yeah, I'm making a mess. Look at this. This is a mess. Some people use the like the quick seal and stuff like that, but yeah. See, that's better. Using less and spread it out. I mean, I have seen, like, I mean, I'm pretty sure I have, because that's how they usually, the automotive, they use it in their spray things, don't they? Detroit is Illinois, right? I'm trying to. I have friends in New York area, New York, New Jersey, and Portland, Oregon. I've got quite a few. Michigan. I can't. Yeah. I am terrible in remembering where things are if it's not where my friends live. And Portland, Oregon, and one friend lives in Seattle, although she hails from Kansas City. So, yeah, here in Europe, sometimes certain things are just so hard to get. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it like this, and then we're just going to sand it, because it says it's going to be nice weather from tomorrow onwards. Because it's been a bit shit lately. So, But I will have a look and see where I from the place I bought my spray cans. And do they just brush it on? I have to have a YouTube Google on that. I should write that down, by the way, because I know myself. I will forget once I stop streaming. Ooh. Oh, I have syringes. For resin. Before anybody thinks. You know. Oh, yes, I heard about that. Yes, especially if you have not a resin 3D printer, but the other one. Yeah. Yeah, I heard about that. See, my problem is that I am so impatient in doing this to get this perfect. Yeah, a friend of mine sent me some things from his 3D printer because, you know, he wants to print something. He says, what do I print you something? Is it something Warhammer 40? Okay, and he's like, alright. So he sent me some prints of things that he printed. But I did see that they're very... yes. There's ridges on it, so... I'm mainly thinking about getting a 3D resin printer, simply because it's for small things. I would like to use it. I don't think I've got many other things like earrings, and like I'm also working on Ship Mrs. Brahms, and she's got quite a bit of like things that are on her head, and for those things I think the 3D resin printer make a nicer print. But I'm also in the process of bootstrapping an application. So at the moment it's more like I'm selling things rather than buying things. So at the moment, this looks alright, I think. Still has to dry. Oh, this is, so how I made the bolt pistol was to get an STL, and I imported that into Papakura and printed it out, made it a little bit, you know, different because it wasn't perfect, and used that as a base pattern to make the rest of the gun to, you know, size wise. So but I will definitely, I have some paper here, so before I finish I'll write some of that down with you, the tips you gave me. I'll have a quick look at things. And I'll show you what I've been doing with my shoe armour. Right, I think the rest I will have to just sand down. I'm going to have to do some other work anyway on this because it's not, it needs to be like more smooth. And I need to figure out how to put that angled, like I'm going to put it angled like there. Piece of angled like there, something like that. So, but that's the inside done now as well. So I'll show you what I've been, because we're going to have to stop soon anyway, because I'm getting towards the time that I have to stop. Make sure I close it properly. Okay. So let me get me my shoe armour, because it's on the other side. No, I walked away too far. Yeah, that sounds like one of those things. So this is the shoe armor. So these are the, because luckily she's one of the Sisters of Battle. This is Sister Superior Augusta. She has red soles, so I decided to get some boots. But as these are expensive walking boots, the €60, I didn't want to glue anything on it. And trying to make the cover on it just didn't work. So I decided to go and fabricate proper walking armor so that it moves when I move my feet. And also the toe. And it's got, funny enough, Chicago screws that puts them all together. And this is 2mm foam with Warbler, because for the shoe it needed to be a bit hardened because foam is going to get destroyed. So that's why. So one of the things, that's why I was waiting on the better weather at the moment. So that camera doesn't show it right. Here, that camera shows it better. Hang on. So this is so one layer of black Basidip, and this is the flame red. Ooh, the flame red Basidip over it. So because now it's flexible. So yeah, this is what I'm. It needs one more layer because it's not fully like certain areas. Oh, that's the wrong way around, I think. How's that way around? So, and then the little nose cone. So, all the 3 parts in that. So that's kind of what I've been working on. Like this side needs another layer because it's on the other side. But yeah, that's why I decided to go. And you know what? I like this color. It's called Flame Red of Plastic Dip, and it's the perfect color that I want it to be. So, but yeah, this took us a while to figure out how to go through, how to get that pattern and done. And it's going to be Velcro at the back, but I need to finish painting before I put the Velcro on. So, but yeah, that's pretty much. Oh yeah, as an example, it's going to be glued to the other side, but so because I put Velcro on this side, on this one, on the inside, and then realised if I'm going to paint it, it's going to be a problem. So luckily I didn't put that one in yet. So that will be glued on the inside on this piece, and then it will just work that way. I found some cosplay shop that had like really, really thin Velcro. This is super thin Velcro. It works really well. So, but yeah, that's what we're working on. So, because I wanted to just, you know. And then so put that bowl away. So this goes this way, and then get this. Whee! I need a better camera setup. So yeah. Making sure. Yes, that fits. So I made mine a bit more flared out because otherwise I wouldn't be able to move my feet. So I am pretty happy with everything the way it's going. Well, yeah. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, so sewing is something I've been doing for a very long time. I actually had a business making clothing from lycra. I'm in principle. Oh, I'm a stretch fabric specialist. I mostly work with lycra. I have a mass amount of lycra behind me here in this room that I'm now selling because I stopped doing that business. But what we are going to do next week is probably going to like sand the seams a little bit, sand this a little bit more equal, or maybe stick some glue on it because I made it and then it didn't fit around my biggest part of my calves because I'm Dutch and I used to cycle most of my life. So I have big calves, and I'm also ex-army and all that sort of stuff. So but yeah, so far I mean it doesn't look great at the moment, but that's where finishing touches go for. So yeah, similar. My mom taught me. My grandma, sadly enough, she passed away when I was very young. But my mom was the one that taught me how to sew. So yeah, but this is all new for me. So, but yeah, I've been really enjoying doing this. So, bit of a exceptional project to start with for farm work. I'm also working on a Ship Mrs. Brahms because let me see. This lady from Warhammer Dark Tide, which is of course a lot more sewing heavy. And the wig is what's going to absolutely challenge me. That's the wig, like the way the wigs goes. This is why I was looking into getting a resin printer, because the thing on the forehead and the triangle underneath and her earrings and things like that, you know, for those kind of things, it's so much easier to have a resin printer. Even if then I can make a mold from resin, or just make them, you know, cast out of metal. Don't know yet. And I'm going to challenge myself in making the eye tag that she's got to actually... I actually bought a watch screen, one of the small round watch screens. And so I want to make it so that actually it has, on the screen, it has one of those dots that goes bigger and smaller randomly. So which requires me to learn how to MicroPython. But then again, one of my friends said, ask ChatGPT, they might be able to code it. So I was like, we can try that. The same reason, like, I'm gonna make the bolter that she has. So I'm putting sound in the chainsword. I'm planning on putting sound and light, so when I press the trigger it has a sound and a flash from this muzzle. And because it smokes in the picture, I might want to try and put something in there that makes... I have seen Kamui Cosplay make something with a vape and make some smoke come out. Yeah, that I really would love that as well. But, you know, if I can at least put light and sound in, I'll be happy. But yeah, those are the little things I'm thinking, yeah, resin print is just so much easier to do that. All the small things sometimes. I still have to figure out, so she's got a skull on her knee and a fleur-de-lis on the other knee. You can't see that, but I know that she's got it. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting to try and figure that out. I did, however, find someone that showed how they made the backpack, because there's no imagery from the backpack on this image. This image is actually drawn by someone I know. So when I found it, I was like, I want to do that one. So yeah. But that's, like I said, there's still a lot more that I need to do. And once I've got this in a way that I can, so especially the extra bit that I put on, then I can draw that on my pattern and then on the other side as well. And then do my other leg. And then we can start putting them all together. So, but yeah, I decided I'm not going to put it all the way back, because I think I'm going to put a layer of plastic dip on the inside. So that to protect it, just in case. So, but it's not too bad. I mean, this one is so much pressure on it, it's opened a little bit. But then again, we'll sort it out. We'll heat it up a little bit and make it go a little bit less round. That's the great thing. The way it looks now to where it's going to look at the end, it's going to be so much different. So, right. I need to stop because I need to finish at 7 o'clock my time. So, let's see. Thank you, Henrik. It's scary still. But yeah, it's getting there. Right. Let me see if I can, how do I do that again? Hang on. There was a way of doing this, hang on. No, not that. try and put the link in and see if it works. I'm not sure what I've set my modding to. Oh, that's what it is. Yes. See, JR remembering all the codes. That's here we go. JR to remembering all the codes. I've heard about this. Yeah, I heard about this. Somebody's actually selling them as well. Yeah. That sounds pretty good. You used it? Cool. I'm pretty sure I have friends that have a printer, but also, I mean, I know I can, there's a website here in Poland that I can contact someone and get a quote and they will print it for me. So, I can't remember what the website was, but I think we're going to that. So, let me... Oh. If nobody else is doing cosplay, we'll go and raid Trodan. Sorry, it's me looking for someone to raid, just to check. Lego, 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 Lego. Is nobody doing cosplay at the moment? It doesn't look like it. Well... And then lots of people are streaming just their 3D printer, which I still think is weird. But then again. Right, let me first stop my music for a second, because that takes time anyway to finish. We'll go to Danger Angel again this time. Right. And then next time we'll go to Throwdown. Because she's doing cosplay. Where's my thingy? Here's my thingy. Right, so. Oh, thank you so much. I need to. It's the thing is, when I stop streaming, there's so little people that are online. So, but thank you so much, Mama, for joining in and following, and thank you so much for all the tips that you've given me, because it's always appreciated. Because, like I said, with foam, I'm pretty much a beginner. With sewing, I'm I'm pretty much... Well, let's just say it this way. Stretchy fabric, I'm an expert. Not stretchy fabric, I'm not good. So we are going to... Why? Is it not doing it? Yeah. Why is it not doing it? Oh, I have to click raid now. Okay. Oh, we're raiding already. Damn it! Ah! Why can I not hear you?